Hi everyone, today we'll be going through Pearson Edexcel Mathematics A, Pearson Edexcel Mathematics A, paper 1H, higher tier, November 2024, MA1, 1H. This is calculator paper. Calculator is allowed, formula sheet is provided, and here comes question number 1. Question number 1 says the numbers from 1 to 14 are shown in the Venn diagram, and this is universal set, and list the members of the set A intersection B. A intersection B will be this region which is overlapping in A and B, common in both, so we will shade this one. So common in both is this shaded area which is having members. We have to provide the members, so 2, 4, 6 and 12, these are the members in this one. Then they are saying list the members of the set B complement, whatever not in B. Not in B is this region which is A complement, mean not in A, sorry, not in B. So A complement will be this one. So they are saying basically this one. B complement. B complement will be not in B. Not in B will be this whole outer region as well. So if we shade not in B will be this whole region, and we can write on the members of not in B as we can start from one side. So it will be 5, 7, 11, 13, 9, 5. We can write here 5, 7, 11, 13, 9, and these three also, so 8, 14 and 10. So we can write 8, 10 and 14. These are the members, basically B complement. Then they are saying a number is picked at random from the numbers in the Venn diagram. Find the probability that this number is in set A but not in B. This number is in set A but not in B. So for this part we will be considering this section, this one, this shaded part. So this is comprising only 3 members which are 8, 14 and 10. So the count of members will be 3 out of the total one which is 14. So the probability will be 3 out of 14. This will be the final answer for this question. Hopefully you got this. Now question number 2 says tie cars are made in a factory. The tie cars are made for 15 hours each day. 5 tie cars are made every 12 seconds. For the tie cars made each day, the probability for a tie car being faulty is 0.002. Work out an estimate for the number of faulty tie cars that are made each day. So in 15 hours we can convert into seconds. So this will be equal to we can write equal to 15 into 60 into 60. This will be number of seconds, and this one we can write as 15 multiplied by 60 multiplied by 60 will be equal to 54000, these many seconds. Now after converting into seconds, number of cars made. So number of cars made in this time will be equal to, so in 12 seconds 5 cars are made. So in 12, how many 12 seconds are there, and each 12 second is sufficient for 5 cars. So this will be equal to fraction, we can multiply 54000 and multiply by 5, and this will be divided by 12, and this will be equal to 22500 this many number of cars. Now faulty cars are 0.002. 2, probability is 0.002, so this will be multiplied by the total number of cars multiplied by 0.002, and this will give us the multiply by 0.002 is equal to 45 cars. So 45 cars are expected to be faulty. Question number 3. On the grid, draw the graph of y is equal to 7 minus 4x for values of x from -2 to 3. So what we will be doing, we can basically rewrite it as y is equal to mx plus c, y is equal to minus 4x plus 7. So this equation we have rewritten in this format, and this will be value of c. It means it is passing through 7, and 7 point is on y-axis and 7 is this one. So passing through this one, and now we can take at, for example, at x is equal to 1, if we write the equation, y will be equal to minus 4 into 1 plus 7, and that will be equal to this will be plus 3, so y is equal to 3. So our point will be 1 and 3. So we can check the other point, which is 1 and 3, and 1 and 3 is this point. Now we have to draw the line, straight line from passing through these 2 points, and we can draw a line like this, and we have to extend the line a little so that we can cover this graph up to this one, and from this side also we have to extend the line up to this point. Now this is the line which we have drawn, and this was 3-mark question which we are done. Now question number 4, it says here is a list of 6 numbers written in the order of size, and these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 numbers are provided. The numbers have a median of 9. So middle value is 9. Middle value will be what? Because these are 6 numbers. 6 numbers mean these are even. So middle 2 will be added and divided by 2 to find the value of median, and this is given as 9. Median is 9, so this will be x is equal to, we can basically rewrite it as x plus 10 is equal to, so if we raise this one, x plus 10 is equal to 18, so x will be equal to 18 minus 10, and which is equal to 8. So x value will be equal to 8. So this one is basically 8. We can write here 8, and now we know it's also provided that a mean of 11. So mean, we can write mean as mean will be equal to, by adding the given numbers, so 4 plus 7 plus 8 plus 10 and plus y, and divided by, these are 6 numbers, so divided by 6, and it is provided that this is equal to 11, so we will write equal to 11. Now we can simplify this equation. This will be 2y plus, this will be 4 plus 7 plus 8 plus 10, and this is equal to 29. So we can write 2y plus 29 is equal to 11 multiplied by 6, which is equal to 66. So 2y will be equal to 66 minus 29, which is 66 minus answer is equal to 37. So y will be equal to 37 over 2, which is divided by 2 is equal to 18.5. So y value will be 18.5, we can provide here 18.5, and x value we already found, which is 8, so we will write here 8. This was a 4-mark question which we are done with. Now question number 5, indices question. Basically this is we have to write in ordinary format, and ordinary form is what, in ordinary form, like 5 and 5.7 and 10 raised power minus 3. So for 10 raised power negative power, we are taking jumps, like decimal is shifted to the left side. So 1 jump, 2 jump, and 3 jump. So decimal will be shifted, this decimal will be shifted over here, and we will add zeros on this side and leading 0 also, and so our answer will be 0.0057. One more question, hopefully you understood this. B part, write this in standard form. For this one we can 1 2 3 4 5, and decimal is over here. We can write decimal over here, so it will be shifted to the left, and 8, this will be equal to 8 into 10 raised to power 5. We are taking 5 jumps, so this will be written as 8 into 10 raised to the power 5. Now work out this. We have to basically we can solve with the calculator and just write the number, like we will be solving uh, another way, like for example denominator as it is, we are writing this, and 3 we into 10 to the power 5 we can write like 3 30 into 10 raised to the power 4 minus 2.7 into 10 raised to the power 4. 10 raised to the power 4 we can take common, and inside will be 30 minus 2.7 and divided by 6 into 10 raised to the power minus 2, and this will be equal to 30 minus 2.7 will be equal to 0. 30 minus, not 30, missed 0, so this will be equal to 27.3. So we can write 27.3 into 10 raised to the power 4 and divided by 6 into 10 raised to the power minus 2. So we can rewrite it as 27.3 into 10 raised to the power 4 over, we can write 6 multiplied by 10 raised to the power minus 2 is equal to this one, 4 zeros, 4 5 5 1 2 3 4 zeros. This is our answer, but we have to provide in standard form, so better to provide in standard form. So it will be like decimal over here, and this decimal will be shifted in between first and second non-zero number, so it will be 1 2 3 4 5 6 jumps, so we can write 4.55 into 10 raised to the power 6, and this will be 2 marks. Final answer question. Then question number 6. Question number 6 says a rocket traveled 100 kilometer at an average speed of this 1 kilometer per hour, and work out how long it took the rocket to travel the 100 kilometer. Give your answer in seconds, correct to the nearest second. So we know that speed is equal to distance over time. So this implies what time will be equal to distance over speed. Now distance we can write as 100 kilometers. So we need answer in basically in seconds. So kilometers per second. So kilometer 100 we can keep as it is, and the number which we are writing, like for example speed we are writing is, average speed is this one, so 28,440 kilometers, and per hour. So this will be kilometers over here. This is also 100 kilometers and kilometer per hour. So it means R will be over here. This R is with this one, or for your understanding, what I will do, I will write per hour over here, and then you can shift this R as numerator over here because this will be in fraction. Now this R need to be changed to seconds because we need answer in seconds. So what we will do, we will multiply by 60 to get minutes and multiply once more by 60 to get seconds. Now this R is changed to seconds, so kilometer will be cancelled with kilometer, and we will get 100 into 60 and divided by 28440, and this answer will be in seconds. First we will simplify, then we'll provide the final answer. So 100 multiplied by 60 multiplied by 60 and divided by 28440, and this is equal to 12.658 seconds. And they are saying give your answer in seconds correct to the nearest second. So we can write it as 13 seconds. So answer will be 13 seconds over here. 3 marks question which we are done. Now question number 7, it's an algebraic equation given to be solved. So show clear algebraic working, and we will multiply 5 4s are 20 minus 5 into x will be 5x minus 5x and is equal to 7 minus 3x. Now we can shift this to this side, so we can write it as 20, and 7 also we can shift to the other side, so it will be minus 7 is equal to 5x minus 3x. So we can rewrite as 2x is equal to 13, and x will be equal to what? X will be equal to 13 divided by 2, which is equal to 6.5. So 13 divided by 2 will be 6.5. So we can write here 6x is 6.5. 3 marks, very easy question, straightforward. Now factorize fully, we have to take maximum common from this given expression, and we can take like 8 we can take common, and m square also we can take common, and g raised to power 3 we can take common. So inside remaining will be 2m and g is gone, so plus this will be 8 3s are 24 and m square is gone out, so g raised to the power 2. So this will be our final answer, 8m square g cubed 2m plus 3g squared. This will be final answer. Now C part 1, factorize this expression. We have to factorize, and for this one we can use calculator mode 5 3. So x square, coefficient of x square is 1, coefficient of x is y, basically variable is y. So coefficient of y square is 1, coefficient of y is minus 2, and the constant value is minus 48 is equal to 8 and minus 6. So 8 and minus 6, we will change sign and utilize these numbers. So we can write y minus 8 and y plus 6, and if we multiply y square minus 8y and plus 6y, and so yes, so it's correct. Now we can write the intermediate step. For intermediate step, what we'll be doing, we will be writing this y over here, and then we will be multiplying it with this one, y plus 6, and then minus 8 into y plus 6, and this will be the intermediate step. Hopefully you understood this extra working I'm just really deleting. So y minus 8 and y plus 6, this will be answer for 2 marks. Hence solve this. So we have already factorized this which we can write y factors or y minus 8 and y plus 6 is equal to 0. So this implies y minus 8 is equal to 0 or y plus 6 is equal to 0. So this implies y is equal to 8 and this implies y is equal to minus 6. So 8 and minus 6 will be the answer for this one. Hopefully you got this. Now question number 8 diagram is provided which is not accurately drawn, and here is a 10-sided polygon. Work out the value of x. Work out the value of x, and x is over here. So we know that sum of interior angles of a polygon are equal to n minus 2 into 180, and number of sides they have mentioned are 10. So it will be 10 minus 2 multiplied by 180 will be equal to what? This will be 8 into change mode. So 8 multiplied by 180 is equal to 1440. So 1440 degrees is the sum of interior angles. Now we can basically check this angle. X value we need to find. For that one, what we will do, we will find this interior angle first, and we will add all these angles starting from, like for example 128. We can write interior angles equal to 128 plus 134 plus 168, 134 plus 168 degrees, plus next is 150 plus 148, 150 plus 148 plus next is what? 150, 168, 150 plus 168, 134 plus 125, plus 134 plus 125 degrees, and this will be equal to how much? This will be 125 plus 134 plus 168 plus 150 plus 148 plus 150 plus 168 plus 134 plus 125 is equal to 1302. So 1302 degrees. Now the value of, we can write, like for example this is y. So angle y will be equal to what? Angle y is equal to 1440, which is sum of interior angles, minus 1302 degrees, and this will be equal to 1440 minus answer is equal to 138. So 138 degrees we got this angle, and we can now find x. X will be equal to what? X will be equal to 360 minus so angle x will be equal to, or x value will be equal to 360 minus 138. So x will be equal to 360 because this is reflex angle. So we can subtract from 360. So 360 minus answer is equal to 222. So we can write here this one. So answer will be basically 222 degrees. This will be the x value. Hopefully you understood this. Now we can go ahead with the question number 9. Question number 9 says, in a sale, normal prices are reduced by 20% of bag costs 1080 rupees in the sale. Work out the normal price of the bag. So we no 20%. 20% means what? 80 minus 20 over 100, and this will be multiplied by X value because we don't know the original price, and the sale price is 1080. This is basically this reverse percentage question. So X will be equal to 1080 multiplied by 100 and divided by 100 minus 20, and calculator will help us in finding this calculation. So 1080 multiplied by 100 and divided by 100 minus 20, and this is equal to 1350 rupees basically will be this answer, and we can provide over here rupees 1350, which is done. 3-mark question. Now question number 10. Question 10 says A and B are provided in this format. Find the highest common factor HCF of A and B. So what we can do, we can rewrite like A as 2 into 3 raised to 43, and B we can write in 2 raised to power format, so it will be 2 raised to the power we can write 16 is equal to 2 into 2 4 into 2 8 into 2 16. So 2 raised to the power 4, 2 raised to the power 4. So we can write it as 2 raised to the 4 into 3 raised to the power 37. Now we will be taking the minimum power common, so that will be HCF. HCF will be equal to 2 raised to the power 1, which is the minimum which we have chosen from here, and 3 raised to power 37, which is also minimum which we have taken over here. So multiply by 3 raised to power 37, and this will be our answer. We can write 2 into 3 raised to power 37. This will be the answer which is required. Now they are saying express A into B as a product of powers of its prime factors. Give your answer in its simplest form. So A, we know A is equal to 2 into 3 raised to 43, and B is equal to 2 raised to 4 into 3 raised to 37, and we can write A into B is equal to 2 into 2 raised to 4 into 3 in raised to 43 into 3 raised to 37, and we can write it as 2 raised to 5. When bases are same, their powers will be added, so this will be multiplied by 3 raised to 43 plus 37 will be 80. So this one will be our final answer. We can provide over here 3 raised to 80. This will be the final answer. Hopefully you understood this question. Question number 11. The diagram shows trapezium ABCD in which BC and AD are parallel. So BC and AD are parallel. The trapezium diagram is basically not accurately drawn. The trapezium has exactly one line of symmetry. So BC is equal to 8.4 centimeter and AD is equal to 17.6 centimeter. These measurements are provided. The trapezium has the area, so area of trapezium is also given. And next they're saying work out the size of the angle ABC. Give your answer correct to 1 decimal place. Size of angle ABC, which angle is required? Basically this angle is required. So what we can do, we need to find, because area of trapezium we can use by opposite parallel sides, and we require the perpendicular height also. So we need this height. If we take this point as E, so we require BE basically, which is the perpendicular height. So to calculate BE, what we will do, we can find, basically we can consider this triangle, and this triangle will be, this shaded triangle will be considering, and we can find AE. AE is this length. We can find this by drawing a perpendicular over here also. So this measurement will be equal to 8.4 centimeters, and remaining will be what? Remaining will be, we can write 17.6 minus 8.4 will be equal to 17.6 minus 8.4 is equal to 9.2, and 9.2 centimeters is divided into two equal portions, 1 and 2. So we can divide 9.2 over 2. This will be our AE measurement, and this will be divided by 2, means this will be 4.6 centimeters. So 4.6 centimeters is this side, and now we will use the area provided to find the perpendicular height. And area provided is what? Area given is, area we know, formula for trapezium is A is equal to half into A plus B into H, and A plus B are the perpendicular heights. So are the parallel sides, sorry. So this will be, area is 179.4 is equal to 1 by 2 into parallel sides will be 8.4 plus 8.4 plus 17.6, multiply by perpendicular height which we need to find, which is BE. So I will write BE. You can write H also, but I'm writing BE. Now we can calculate the value of BE. So 179.4, and 2, we can shift this 2 to the other side, so multiply by 2, and we can shift this also to other side, so it will be divided by 8.4 plus 17.6, and this will be equal to BE, and this value we can calculate by the help of calculator. So it will be 179.4 multiply by 4 and divided by 8.4 plus 17.6, and this is resulting to 27 point 27.6. Basically we have done some mistake. Yes, we have done some mistake. We have multiplied it by 4. Instead of 4, it should be 2 over here, and this will be, if we change this one to 2, and we will get answer as 13.8. Yes, now BE will be equal to 13.8 centimeters, and now we got this height BE, which is 13.8 centimeters. After getting this one, we have two sides, so we can find angle ABE. So we will consider this triangle and we will find this angle ABE. In triangle ABE, we can write, in triangle ABE, we will write AE over BE is equal to AE over BE is opposite over adjacent, which is equal to tan theta. So we can write equal to tan theta, and theta is what? Theta is basically this value which we are taking. So this will be tan inverse of, for example, we can rewrite AB value, AE value will be 4.6 over BE will be 13.8. So this is equal to tan theta. So theta will be equal to tan inverse of 4.6 over 13.8, which is equal to shift tan. You should be sure that this is in degree mode, and 4.6 over 4. 13.6 over 13.8, and bracket will be closed, and this is equal to 18.43. 18.43 degrees. Now a angle ABC which is required is this one is 90 degree. So 90 plus 18.43, so we can write angle ABC is equal to 90 degrees plus 18.43 degrees, which is equal to 108.43 degrees, and this is the angle which was required. So we can write over here 108.43 degrees, which is given. They are saying give your answer correct to one decimal place. So correct to one decimal place, we will remove this 3, so this degree sign is already there. This was 6 marks question which we are done with. Now this is question number 12, which is simultaneous equations. And simultaneous equations question is easy. Two equations are provided, show clear algebraic working also. So first equation, to equalize the coefficients of the x, basically we can multiply the first equation by 7 by 3, basically 3, and the second equation by 7. So our equations will become 21x minus 2 into 3 will be 6y is equal to 34 multiplied by 3 will be equal to 102, and similarly 7 multiplied by 3 will be 21x plus this will be 7 5 is 35y is equal to minus 21. And now we can subtract, change signs, and after changing signs we can cancel this x, and now we can write it as minus 35, and minus 6 will be minus 41. Y is equal to 123. So 123, y will be equal to 123 divided by minus 41, which is equal to 123 divided by minus 41 is equal to minus 3. So y value is minus 3, which we found. We can write here y value as minus 3. Now x value we can find by replacing this y value in any of these two equations. I am replacing in equation 1. So 7 into 7x, basically 7x minus 2 into y will be minus 3 is equal to 34, and this implies 7x, and this will be plus 6 is equal to 34. So 7x is equal to 34 minus 6, which is equal to 34 minus 6 will be equal to 28. So x is equal to 28 by 7, which is equal to 4. So x value which we got is 4. We can mention over here, and this was 4 mark question which we had done. Very easy question. Question number 13. This is a compound interest question. They're saying Jan invests $8,000 in a saving account. The account pays compound interest at a rate of X percent per year. At the end of the 6 years, there is a total of this much amount in the account. Work out the value of X. Give your answer correct to two decimal places. This is what you have to take care of. Now the formula for compound interest is what? A is equal to P into 1 plus the rate over 100 raised to the power time duration T, and this is the formula which we will be utilizing. This will be A, amount received is this much at the end of the term. So 8877.62. This is the principal amount is 8,000, so we can write here 8,000 and multiply by 1 plus rate we don't know, we have to find, and it is x basically. So we can write x over 100, and raised to the power time duration is for 6 years, so this will be 6. Now we can simplify 8,000, we have to shift to the other side first, so it will be 88877.62 divided by 8,000, is equal to 1 plus x over 100, and raised to the power 6 we can shift to the other side, and this will be raised to the power 1 over 6, and now we can shift 1 also to other side, so it will be x over 100 will be equal to a double 877.62 over 8000 raised to the power 1 over 6 minus 1, and this 100 also we can shift to other side, and we will put brackets and multiply it by 100, and directly we can calculate this with the help of calculator, and this will be in bracket and double bracket also we can write double 877.62 and fraction, and this will be 8000, and this will be bracket close and raised to the power 1 over 6, and this will be minus 1 and bracket close and multiply by 100, and this will be power, yeah, so it will be 1.75, so this is equal to 1.75, and answer they are saying up to 2 decimal places, so 1.75, this one will be x value, which is done. This was 3-mark question which we are done with. Now question number 14, it's a proportionality question, variation question. So f is inversely proportional to the square of v, so we can write f is inversely proportional to square of v, this one, and then they are saying given that f is equal to 6.5 and v is equal to 4, so we can write equality sign with addition of k constant into 1 over v square, and now we can utilize these two values to find the value of k. They are saying find a formula for f in terms of v, so we will replace these two values. F is 6.5 is equal to k into 1 over 4 squared, and we can shift 4 squared to the side, so 6.4 multiplied by 4 squared is equal to k, and this will be 6.5 multiplied by 4 squared, and this is equal to 104, so k value is equal to 104. This k value we can replace in this equation, and our final equation will be f is equal to 104 into 1 over v squared, and this will be our final answer. We can write f is equal to 104 into 1 over v squared. This will be our final answer. 3-mark question. Hopefully you understood this. Now question number 15 is probability question. Harry has two fair 5-sided spinners, spinner A, spinner B. Harry is going to spin each spin once. Complete the probability tree diagram. Spinner A, spinner B, and this is red and green. There are 2 red out of total 5, so we can write 2 by 5, so this probability will be 2 by 5, and getting red with green will be 3 out of 5, so we can write here 3 out of 5. For spinner B, there are 4 red, so out of 5, so 4 out of 5, and green is 1 out of 5, so we can write 1 by 5. Similarly, for red it will be 4 by 5, 4 over 5, and this will be green will be 1 by 5. Tree diagram we have to complete, and it's 2 marks which we are done. Now B part, they are saying work out the probability that at least one of the spinners will land on green. So at least one green will be what? One green, at least one green means there are 2 roots. You can add like for example, you can add this multiply by this, and this multiply by this, and then this multiply by this, all three. Or what we can do, we can exclude only red and red. This root, this one we can exclude from one, and we will get the probability of at least one green. So we will be taking this one minus this multiply by this, so it will be 1 minus, we can write over here 1 minus red, so we can write 1 minus red into red, which is equal to 1 minus 2 by 5 into 4 by 5, and this will be equal to, we can use calculator for that one minus in brackets 2 over 5 and multiply by 4 divided by 5, and this is closed, and this is equal to 17 over 25. This will be our final answer, which is 3 marks, 17 over 25. Done. Now question number 16, diagram is provided which is not accurately drawn. L, M, N are points on the circle center O. So L, M, and P is basically cyclic quadrilateral. So angle MNP is 58. This angle is provided 58. A1. Find the size of angle MLP. MLP angle we have to identify, and MLP is basically this angle, and we know that this is MNPL is a cyclic quadrilateral, so opposite angles, this one and this one, will add up to 180 degree. So 180 minus, what we will do, we will write here 180 minus 58 degrees will be equal to how much? This will be 180 minus 58 is equal to 122. So 122 degrees, our answer will be 122 degrees. After finding this 122 degrees, we have to give a reason, like they're saying, provide a reason for your answer also. So we have written that opposite angles of cyclic quadrilateral add up to 180 degrees. This will be our answer. So 2 marks. Find the size of the reflex angle MOP. So what is reflex angle MOP? Okay, so we require this angle, this one, so which is double of this angle 58. So we can provide basically double of angle of MOP reflex angle is required, basically not this angle. They are looking for reflex angle, so this will be the reflex angle. So first we will find this angle, which is 58 multiplied by 2, double of that will be 58 116 basically, so this will be 116 degrees, and reflex angle of 116 will be 360. 360 minus 116 will be equal to what? 360 minus answer is equal to 244, and we can provide this same working which we have written over here. We can write here 58 into 2 is equal to 116. So 360 minus 116 degrees will be equal to 244 degrees, and this will be our final answer which we can provide over here. 244 degrees, 2 marks question. Degree symbol is already there, so we can erase it. This is done. Now question number 17. Question 17 says a metal block has a mass of 5 kg. Correct to the nearest 50 grams. Now 50 grams corrected to nearest 50 grams. 50 will be divided by 2 and it will be 25 grams. So it is plus minus 25 grams. We will have to basically add and subtract for upper and lower bound. So if we write upper and lower bound of 5 kg, so 5 kg upper bound will be what? Upper bound will be 5.025 kg and lower bound will be what? Lower bound will be 4.975 kg. We have subtracted basically and added 0.025 kg in case of kg, so plus minus this one. So this is basically the mass, and they are saying the block has a volume of this much meter cube. Correct to 3 significant figures. Work out the upper bound for the density. So for volume also we can find the volume. For volume we can find upper and lower bounds. 1.84 into 10 raised to minus 3 will be in ordinary numbers we can write as 0.0084184, basically 184, and now up to 3 significant figures. So we can write upper bound. So upper bound will be 0.001845 and lower bound will be what? Lower bound we can write 0.001835. So this will be the lower bound. And the question is, give your answer. Work out the upper bound for the density. Upper bound of the density will be what? Density is equal to mass over volume. So mass divided by volume. Upper bound maximum density when we will get? Mass should be maximum and volume should be minimum. Then we will get maximum density. So mass, we are using 5 point upper bound for the mass, 5.25, 5.025 divided by lower bound of volume will be 0.001835, and if we calculate this will be 5.025 over 0.001835, and this will be equal to 2738.4. 2738.4. This will be kilogram per meter cube. So 27 up to basically 1 decimal place. They are saying give your answer in this one. Correct 1 decimal place. Show you're working clearly. So it will be 2738.4, 1 decimal place. This is 4 mark question which we have done. Question number 18. The table gives information about the heights in centimeters of some plants. Height is provided, frequency is also provided. On the grid, draw a histogram for this information. For histogram, height is provided on this side, and the other side we know we have to draw frequency density. Frequency density we have to take along this y-axis. So what we will do, we can find frequency density, and this will be, we can add a column of frequency density over here, and this will be what? This will be like frequency divided by class width, which is 20 minus 10, which is 10. So this will be equal to 3.5. Similarly, for the next one, 45 divided by the class width, which is 15, and this will be equal to 3. And the next one will be 75 divided by 15, and this will be equal to 75 divided by 15 will be equal to 5. And next will be 40 divided by 20 will be equal to 2, and similarly 8 divided by 10 will be equal to 0.8. So these are the frequency densities which we have basically calculated, and this is the column which we have added. Now we will be plotting frequency density uh, on this side 3.5, and with the ranges also. So first number is from 10 to 20, 3.5. So 3.5 will be the height, and we can take up to this one. We can take on this side 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, like this one. So 3.5 will be 3.5 will be up to this point, and we can draw this will be this is basically from 10 to 20, and we can draw over here. This will be the histogram for the first range, and the second is 30. We can, what we can do, it will be a smaller histogram, so we can change this side, the frequency density. We can basically, if I change the scale, I'll take 1 over here, 2 over here, 3 over here, 4 and 5 over here. So 3 point, basically maximum is 5, so we can take like this. So 3.5 will be up to this one will be 3.5, so we can draw histogram like this one. So from 10 to 20 range, this will be the histogram, and the height of the column is 3.5. And the next is 3. So it is 20 to 35 is 3, and 3 is up to this point, so we can draw over here, which is up to 35, and this will be 3. And this one we can shade in different color, like this is the second histogram. And the third one is 5 and 35 to 50. 35 to 50 will be 5, and we can draw up to over here up to this one, and 35 to 50 will be height will be this one, which is provided as 5, so we can write over here 5, and we can basically shade this also in a different color. So next is 50 to 70, height is 2. 50 to 70, height is 2. 2 means up to this one, 50 to 70. So this will be our histogram, so this one, and this is basically up to 2, and the last one is 0.8, 70 to 80. So 70 to 80 is 0.8, and 0.8 will be up to this height and up to 80. and we can basically shade this also like this. So this is 0.8 is height for this one. This is the histogram which we have drawn. After this they are saying work out an estimate for the number of these plants with a height greater than 40 centimeter. So height greater than 40 centimeter are how many? If we draw, for example, height greater than 40 centimeter will be this height, and we can basically highlight this one and this whole thing, and this whole thing will have to check how many uh, how much frequency it is representing. So we can calculate. This will be 10, this height, this will be 40 to 50 will be 10, so 10 multiplied by 5. So we can write over here 10 multiplied by 5 plus this will be 20. So 20 will be this width will be 20 multiplied by 2. 20 multiplied by 2 will be 20 multiplied by 2 plus the last one is 0.8 is height and width is 10. So this will be 10, this will be 20, and this will be 10. And 10 multiplied by 0.8, so this will be 10 multiplied by 0.8, and this will be equal to, this is 50 plus 40 plus this will be 8, and this is equal to 98, and 98 will be the answer which we can write over here. Now question number 19, they're saying without using a calculator. Without using calculator means you have to show all your working. Rationalize the denominator of this one. Simplify your answer. You must show each stage of your working. So what we can do, we can rationalize the question given is 6 over 3 point minus square root of 7, and we can multiply by the opposite sign 3 plus square root of 7 and 3 plus square root of 7, and we can rewrite it as this will be 6 into 3 plus square root of 7 divided by this will be a plus b, a minus b, we know formula, a plus b into a minus b is equal to a square minus b square. So this formula will be utilizing over here, and it will be 3 square minus square root of 7 squared, and this will be equal to 6 into 3 plus under root 7 over this will be 9 minus 7, which is basically 2. So 6 into 3 plus square root of 7 divided by 2, and this 2 we can cancel, and the final answer will be 3 into 3 plus under root 7, or you can write 9 into 3, whatever, like for example if you can multiply also, but I'm writing this as final answer. Hopefully you got this 3-mark question. Now question number 20. Question 20 says R and S are two similar solid shapes. So similar shapes question. Shape R has surface area of 108 in volume. So surface area and volume of R shape are provided. Shape S has surface area of 300. So we'll check ratio of surface areas of shape R and S. So we can write shape R and shape S. So we have taken these two, and we will be doing this one. So surface area of shape A is what, 108 centimeter square, and surface area of S is equal to 300 centimeter square, and volume of this is provided, which is 135 centimeter cubed, and volume of this one we need to find basically. So what we will do, we will check the surface area ratio. So k square will be taken in case of surface area. So it will be 300 divided by this one divided by 108, and this will be equal to what? 300 divided by 108 is equal to 25 over 9. 25 over 9. This is k square value. So k will be equal to 5 by 3, and this is the conversion ratio. For volume, we can volume of S shape. Volume of S shape will be equal to 135 multiplied by this conversion ratio, and for volume we will be taking cube of the conversion ratio, and this will be equal to 135 multiplied by 5 over 3, and we will take raised to the power 3, and this is equal to 625, and 625 centimeter cube. Question 20 is of 3 marks. Now question 21, they are saying express this fraction. We have to express this fraction, this is the given fraction, as a single fraction in simplest form. So what we can do, we can first of all, whatever factorization we can do, we will do that factorization, and this one we can factorize as 3x. So we can write it separately, like for example 3x squared minus 4 minus 2 squared. So this will be 3x plus 2 and 3x minus 2. So this factorization we will copy over here, 3x plus 2 and 3x minus 2, and the other part which is denominator, which is 3x squared minus 13x minus 10, this one we can factorize mod 5 3, and coefficient of x square is 3, coefficient of x is minus 13, and constant is minus 10, and this is 5 and minus 2 by 3. So we can write as x minus 5 and 3x minus 2. This will be the factorization, and we can write over here x minus 5 and 3x minus 2, and this remaining part we will write as it is, which is minus 7 over x minus 1. So I will separate this portion. Now we can cancel this 3x minus 2 with 3x minus 2, and 3x plus basically this should be plus 2. We have done mistake, this should be plus 3x plus 2. So this will be, I will erase this one and I will first make the correction, then we will cancel. So 3x plus 2 will be cancelled with 3x plus 2, and 3x minus 2 will be cancelled with this 3x minus 2, and the remaining portion is what? Remaining portion is 1 over this x minus 5 and minus 7 over x minus 1. So now we can write it as x minus 5 and x minus 1, and 1 multiply by this x minus 1. So we can write 1 into x minus 1 and minus sign, then 7 into this x minus 5. So x minus 5 over here. Now we will have to simplify this. If we open the brackets in numerator, so it will be x minus 1 minus 7x, and minus 7 to minus 5 will be plus 35 divided by x minus 5 into x minus 1, and this will be what? This will be my 34 minus 6x divided by x minus 5 into x minus 1, or we can take 2 common from the numerator, so inside will be 17 minus 3x divided by x minus 5 into x minus 1, and this will be the one single fraction which we can write over here, 17 minus 3x, and it will be divided by, we can switch also like this one. So this can be answer, or this will be our final answer. 5 mark question which we are done. Now question number 22. ABCD is a rhombus. Diagonals A, C and BD intersect at the point M. The coordinates of M are 6 and minus 11. The points A and C both lie on the line with equation 2y plus 7x is equal to 20. Find the exact coordinates of the point where line through B and D intersects the y-axis. So what we can do, line AC, we can write like, for example, 2y is equal to minus 7x plus 20. This equation we have written. So y will be equal to what? Y will be equal to minus 7 by 2x plus 10. So we have written in the form of y is equal to mx plus c format. Now gradient of BD will be what? Gradient of BD is perpendicular to AC, so it will be reciprocal and change sign. M in this case is minus 7 by 2, but M in of BD will be perpendicular, so it will be reciprocal and change sign, so it will be 2 by 7 plus 2 by 7, and the point given M is 6 and minus 11, and point we can write point as 6 and minus 11. So this is basically the M point. So we'll use this gradient and M point and write the equation, and y is equal to same this one, y is equal to mx plus c format we'll be using. So y value we can write as minus 11 is equal to 2 over 7, which is the gradient, into x value which is 6 plus c. So c value will be equal to minus 11 and minus 2 over 7 into 6, which we can find. So minus 11 minus 2 over 7 and multiply by 6 is equal to minus 89 over 7. This is c value. So this is basically the y-intercept. So x coordinate for y-intercept will be 0, so our answer will be 0 and minus 89 over 7. This is a 4 mark question which we are done with. Now question number 23. Curve C has equation, this one, where P and M are positive integers. Find the range of values of X in terms of P and M for which the gradient of C is a negative, Gradient of C is negative. So we can write this equation, y is equal to px cube minus mx, and for the gradient we will be finding y dash, derivative of first order, so this will be equal to 3p x squared minus m, and so positive m are positive integers, so we can a range of basically values we need to find. So gradient is a negative number, so this should be less than 0, and if we find x squared we can write 3p x squared is less than m, so this implies x squared is less than m over 3p. So this implies x is less than square root of m over 3p, and we will take plus minus sign. So if we draw, like for example, a sketch, so like for example we can sketch a like graph like this one. So it will be a quadratic graph like this, and this point and this point will be minus square root of m over 3p, and this will be plus square root of m over 3p, and this will be the range of values. So we can write x range will be what? X will be greater than minus square root of m over 3p and less than square root of m over 3p. This will be the range. 4-mark question, which we are done. Hopefully you understood this. Question number 24. Question 24 says here are the first 5 terms of arithmetic sequence. Work out the sum of all the terms from 50th term to the 100th term inclusive. So basically arithmetic sequence. So a value is the first term, which is 8. This is a value, and d is the difference between, so second term minus first term. So 15 minus 8 will be equal to 7. So d value will be 7. And if we write the sequence, like for example u1, then it will be u2, so on, then it will be u49, u50, so on, and then it will come u100. So this is basically the terms which we can write. Now to sum up the terms, what we can do, we can use sum formula. So Sn will be equal to n divided by 2 into, which is also provided in the formula sheet. Basically this formula is provided in the formula sheet, n minus 1 into d, and this is the formula which we will be using. And we can take sum of 100 terms, and from there we can subtract sum of 49 terms, because we need, our requirement is from 50 to 100 inclusive. So 50 we want and 100 we want, and in between those terms we want, but we don't want this one from 1 to 49. So to exclude from 1 to 49, we will take sum of 100 terms, and from there we'll subtract sum of 49 terms. So this will be S100 will be what? Sum of 100 will be 100, which is n divided by 2. So n is 100, so divided by 2, and this will be 2a. So a is 8, so 2 into 8 will be 16, or I am writing 2 into 8 so that you can understand, plus n minus 1, so 100 minus 1, and multiply by d, which is 7. So this will be our s of 100, and minus s of 49 will be what? 49 over 2 into, this will be 2 into 8, again same thing, and plus this will be 49 minus 1 into 7 and bracket close. And now we have to just simplify this, and we in one go also we can simplify, or what we can do, we can rewrite it as 50, and inside will be 16, plus this will be 99 into 7, and minus this will be 49 over 2, and 16 plus this will be 48 multiplied by 7, and now we can use calculator. So it will be 50 in brackets, it will be 16 plus 99 into 7 and bracket close, and minus 49 divided by 2, and then bracket 16 plus 48 and multiply by 7 and bracket close, and this is equal to 26826. So 26826, and this will be the sum which is required. 26826. This is 24, question 24, 4-mark question, which we are done. Now question number 25. The curve with equation y is equal to gx is transformed to the curve with the equation y is equal to minus gx. Find the single transformation t. Describe fully the transformation t. So this will be basically y to minus gy. This will be reflection in x-axis. So it will be reflection in x-axis, or we can write y is equal to 0, and this is 1-mark question. Then the diagram shows the graph of y is equal to f of x, and on the grid draw the graph of y is equal to 2fx minus 1. 2fx minus 1. So first we need to understand this transformation. Basically y is equal to minus 1 is what? First we'll understand this portion, f of x minus 1. So this is transformation to the right. Negative 1 mean 1 unit right. So minus 1 unit right, we will be moving 2 to 3 and 6 to 7. So this is what we will be shifting, 1 unit right. So similarly 1 unit to this side. Okay, so next is what? Next is this 2 portion, which is 2fx. 2fx means what? This is stretch, y-axis stretch, so by 2 units. So what we will do, if we write the coordinates of this one are 1 and 3, so if we multiply it by 2, we will get 2 and 6. So 2 and 6 will be this point, and similarly if we multiply, this is what, 7, this is 7 and 3. So y-axis we will be multiplying, and 7 we will be shifting 1 unit to the right. So it will be 1 over here, and 3 will be changing to 6. So we will get 8 and 6, and this will be 2 and 6 coordinates. And now we can stretch the lower side also, and lower side will be what? This is this point is 4 and minus 3. So it will be changing to minus 5 and minus 6. 5 and minus 6, this will be the coordinate. And now we have to basically sketch the graph, and sketching graph will be just joining these 2 points, and this one will be basically our 5 and 6 basically we have taken wrongly. So 5, 6 will be this point. So over here, and we can join over here, and this will be 5 and minus 6 over here. We are done with the paper. Hopefully you understood each and everything, and don't forget to subscribe the channel, press bell icon so that you will be getting notification for incoming videos. Recommend this channel to your friends and class fellows. Also introduce this channel to your respected teachers. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Bye.